Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this kind of really dramatic glam halo eye. More on the purple silver tone side. I don't want to say silver because in the palette it's not a silver shade, but on the lids it looks silver. But for the sake of the tutorial and how it looks, I'm just going to call it silver. So I just paired it up with a nice pink nude lip. A lot of you guys really liked the look that I did on Snapchat. So if you're interested in learning how to get this look, then please keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm just going to be blending that out with a damp beauty blender. And I'm just going to be setting that with the Makeup Forever translucent pressed powder. The first palette I'm going to be using today is the Tarte palette. First shade I'm going to take is going to be Natural Beauty. This is going to be going to our crease. Here's our transition color. It's a really nice matte, cool tone type of light mauve shade. I'm using a Sigma E40 brush to blend that out. I'm going to be taking the shade called Best Friend. This will be going just below the Natural Beauty shade that we applied. Blending this out with a Luxie brush. Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. And I'm going to be bringing this out past kind of like my outer V. I'm going to basically be winging it out. So basically what I'm going to do now is take that Best Friend shade again, but I'm taking it on a MAC 217 brush just to get a more precision in the outer V, and just deepen that up a little bit with that shade. I'm also going to bring that in a little bit towards the inner half of our eye, not all the way in, but I'm just going to stop midway. So now I'm going to take the shade called Bombshell, and I'm going to apply this right next to that Best Friend shade that we put on the outer V. I don't want it all the way out, but I want to bring it in just a little bit. This is where we're going to kind of start the halo effect. It's a nice deep matte purple, kind of like a deep eggplant shade. And I'm just using a Sigma E25 to apply that on. So now I'm going to go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium, and I'm basically going to cut the crease as if we were doing a half cut crease. This is just really going to make it more sharp and defined. If you guys recall my picture on Instagram, it's not all softly blended. It's kind of more like sharp. Also, it's okay if you get it on the dark purple shade that we just applied, because you could just go back and add that shade back in and blend it with the concealer later on. So to fuse those two shades right there together, I'm going to go back in with that Best Friend or Bombshell shade. And I'm going to just blend that together. So I'm going to take the Sigma E30 brush, and I'm going to go in with that Best Friend shade. And I'm basically going to define that crease shade that we applied, which was Best Friend. I'm just going to define it a bit more. Like I said, it's as if we were doing a half cut crease, but we're not. We're going to do a really defined halo eye. I'm just going to blend out the edges with a fluffy brush. I'm going to go back in with that Bombshell shade. Take a NYX 34 brush, which is a pencil brush, and I'm going to apply that shade in the inner corner. Also going to bring it out in the outer corner as well. As you can see, it kind of faded away, so you just want to darken it up just a bit. The shade right here In the palette, it looks kind of like a blue silver, but on the eyes, it looks kind of silver on me. You could see it's really blue. It has like a blue tint to it, but I don't see that blue tint on the eyes. I see more of it as like a silver. As you can see, really pretty. That's without using it wet. So a super pigmented palette. I'm gonna use the Sigma E55 eye shading brush to apply this on. I'm gonna pick up that on my brush and I'm just gonna pat it onto the lid. This is not using it wet, by the way. I also like to kind of just bring it out on top of where the Bombshell shade and the Mystic shade meet, just to blend that out together so it doesn't look so harsh. So I'm gonna go back in with the Best Friend shade and redefine that crease. Then I'm gonna go back in with the Bombshell shade and do a little bit more blending. To highlight the inner corner, I'm going to be taking this shade right here. For my brow bone highlight, I'm going to take this shade right here. This is called Super Mom. Lashes today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Shack lashes in Hustler. Now we're just finishing the eyes. I'm going to take the Best Friend shade and smoke the bottom lash line with that shade. And I'm also going to take that Bombshell shade and also apply that closer to the waterline just to darken it up a little bit. To finish, I'm going to apply Benefit Their Real Mascara on my bottom lashes. And then for lips, I'm going to go use a pinkish nude shade. This is Midi by Colourpop. Alright guys, that completes today's look and makeup tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.